process to be autonomously run by the AI? What do you think?
I think yes and no. I think to know more,
let's Sembang AIoT. Okay, very good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, happy to see you again. Thank you for taking your time to watch this live session today. So why we started with this the question where whether or not your manufacturing plant or any of your process to be run autonomously. Autonomously is automatically lah, yeah. So to be run by the AI. So the answer to this AI expert is yes and no. It
For
depends.
now.
For now.
For now. Yes and no.
Okay. Thank you for watching for this episode number 39, the Sembang AIoT channel. Me, myself, Cecily.
Yeah, I'm Daniel.
Yeah, happy to see you today again. Yes, why we ask this question is because we are going to talk about more AIoT related to smart manufacturing, IR4, IR 5.0, upcoming. So these are the topics that we are talking about since we started. But every session, I believe, as far as AI or IoT is concerned, we have a different depth of Sembang. Yeah, different depth of Sembang. Maybe sometime we come up with just a showcase, use some demonstration, or maybe we talk about certain aspect or technical aspect about AI or IoT. But today, we want to make it very special. A lot of people talk about, ChatGPT, very hot, right? Yeah. ChatGPT, LLM, large language model. Totally, maybe today we just do a very, a fresh and also a very different startup for this AI session. I just want to start with a very quick Sembang with you. How many type of AI in the, not talking only about manufacturing, how many type of AI available in this right now?
How many types? Actually, there are a lot. I never count how many types.
Okay, maybe I just start with this. Okay, today we have this set here is related to vision, yes. AI. We have big data, machine learning AI.
All the sensor data, or your sales data, or your customer data.
These are all machine learning. And then within the vision AI or within the machine learning, there are different levels. Like, for example, we have this deep learning or non-deep learning in the machine learning. Yeah. So there are some more different big. Okay, that is one thing. And then also ChatGPT, which category they are?
That one is under the large language model.
Large language model. Previously, there is called NLP, something like that, right?
NLP stands for natural language processing.
Yes. So it's somehow related, right?
Yes, somehow related.
This is the third category. We differentiated all this one by vision, by large language model. And then we have, just now I mentioned about this big data or pure machine learning kind of data. Any other thing other than these three big categories?
The next one, generative AI.
Generative AI. So generative AI is more interactive type. You can produce, and also you can learn, and then you can produce. It can give you
something totally new.
Give you something totally new. From the bank of AI, the fourth one. How many are there? Any other from other than that? I think practically these four recurring most of them. So let's say right now we relate this one to your manufacturing process, or for those SME who want to apply AI into your process. What are the options that we have? So believe me, so far we have seen quite a number of this kind of application. They are all mainly become more affordable. So you don't need to have previously all this AI are practiced by those MNC level, or very Fortune 1000 or Fortune 500. But right now, even SME different level, you are able to tap onto that because it has become more and more affordable, more practical into different applications. There are more and more options for you. These are the areas that we want to tap on, especially in this IoT and AI. The IoT part, I think, are generally quite matured. Most of them are quite matured. So, and then it is also becoming also very affordable. So for you to do industrial transformation, I don't think will there be any problem?
Yeah, I think for IoT, it's more easier compared to AI.
Yeah. So more and more options that most of the people outside, if let's say you are running the manufacturing plant, these are the area you have more what you call access to that, or more affordable to use it. So before we come to this part, we have 4 big category of our AI. Just now we said the vision part, LLM, large language model. Large language model are use a ChatGPT type large language model. And then we have this machine learning, a big data, and then also we have the last one, the generative AI. So which are the things that you think is suitable for you to be used in your process, or in your application, or in your operation? So this part, before we come to that, in fact, I feel myself that I talk together, we feel that it is very important for you to know what are the back end, what are the things that is doing this AI. A lot of people, I think you just use it, for ChatGPT, you use it very interesting. How many of you have actually thought, what is the engine behind, or what are the concept, or what kind of a theory behind in order to come up with this? Yeah, maybe I would like to ask Kendall to give certain some of your share some of your comment, share some of your knowledge about this one. Maybe Kendall, we can start with this. Let's say, I think for manufacturing, vision is very important. Maybe you can start with vision first.
Okay. So for the vision, usually, of course, we need a camera to capture the image or record the video. And then those image or video will be passed to a neural network. So if you are using the deep learning method way to do this, so what the neural network do is, first you need to extract the feature from your input image. So how this process happens is, inside the neural network, we have a convolution layer. So the convolution is doing some mathematical operation, where we, in simplified term, is call it as a sum of multiplication. Of course, there are other mathematical operations as well inside. So the most significant operation is the sum of multiplication, where it can extract the feature from your input image. And then all these feature will contribute to the last layer, where it need to make the decision, where is the location of the object, and what is the object they want to detect.
Okay, yeah. So that part actually is sound to you is I don't know whether it's complicated or not to you,
I think it's
but
complicated for
then it is quite what they call it's quite innovative, right? How the human intelligence can be simulated, or it can be encapsulated into a system that can operate just like a human being thinking. Yeah, and then I can assure you, it can work maybe 10 or 100 times faster than what you can do. Depends on which kind of system that you are using. That part is on the vision. I think the main thing is that this some. Just now you talk about convolution.
Yeah.
Those are neural network, deep learning. With this deep learning neural network thing, you can do plenty more things. For example, in vision, you can apply in a different area. Maybe we come to that part later. What about this machine learning? Normal machine learning, big data. What are the things behind that? Yeah.
So actually, before the deep learning, everyone is using the machine learning. So the machine learning can apply in the vision and also apply in the big data. But of course, their algorithms are different. So because one is dealing with the image and the other one is dealing with all the numbers, all the sensor data. So if we talk about the sensor part, usually what we want to know from your sensor data is, are those sensor data considered normal or abnormal? So people use the machine learning algorithm to do this abnormality detection.
This is one of the anomaly detection is usually applied in this machine learning level. Yeah,
because your sensor data produce a lot of data every second. So sometimes we want to know whether our sensor is still working properly or not. So we need to study all those sensor data. So there are a lot of algorithms to perform this thing. So, and then this algorithm can be categorized into two parts. So first one is they use the unsupervised learning.
Okay.
And then another one is supervised learning. So same thing also go to the deep learning. They also have supervised learning and unsupervised learning. So for the supervised learning means based on the input data, you also will tell the model this one is correct or wrong, normal or abnormal. This one is supervised learning. For the unsupervised learning, you won't give this result to the model. You just throw all the collected data to the model and then let the model figure out inside got normal or abnormal or other things. So there are two ways to do this thing, and each of them have their own advantages and disadvantages.
Okay, great. That part I think 𝐼𝐸𝐿 has explained it very comprehensively. There are this part called supervised and unsupervised. Supervised, I think we touched that in a different level of depth last time, in our this past video. But then for supervised and unsupervised, so this part actually is actually as a layman you actually don't know. But I just want to relate back. Last time, we talked about there's one part, one of the let's say a human being play a chess with a robot or play with the AI machine. That is categorized under which area?
That one is the third one. Reinforcement learning.
So it become a reinforcement learning. Meaning it is somehow supervised. Can I say that it is supervised?
Yes.
Yes. Because definitely you need some element to force, reinforce you. You cannot make this mistake. You lose, something like that. So the AI in the old days has already being used in this kind of area. So for example, for this case in the machine learning, I would just want to relate this to say, for example, you are the manufacturing plant, you are doing the logistic part, you're sending goods to your client. So every time the delivery is, you need that to be very punctual, in time, everything in time. So how can this kind of thing by applying AI in order to make sure this part is running okay? I mean, generally, if let's say we apply AI in this logistic, how can we make that?
AI in logistic. I think the main reason that causing your good didn't deliver in times, there are a lot of factors.
Traffic.
Traffic, and then your
location,
and then your raw material enough or not.
Okay, logistic, we say the thing already done, already in the end product. So
traffic, your manpower to deliver.
Human factor, right? Human factor. Well, of course, speed, all those things is depending on the traffic also lah.
Yeah.
So by considering all these factor, this thing can be put into a model. This model is pre-trained from your previous data, let's say, from a different location. All those things you collected, with this model, and then you can do judgment. You can forecast how long it will reach. Can we do that? Can we use AI to do that? Yeah.
Yeah, we can estimate how long to reach customer.
Yeah. So that is that is one type of AI that you can apply. Is it important or not? I mean, you let me know. Let us know. Please also give us some comment. Let's say you want to hear more, or you have other idea. Whether this thing can be done differently. You're always welcome. So just for your information, you're watching Let's Sembang AIoT channel from me, Cecily, and 𝐼𝐸𝐿 here. So for this part, of course, to implement that, you need some kind of, what are the components needed? Let's say you want to apply, let's say I want to apply the AI to the logistics. What are the components needed?
The first thing is your data set. You need to
Data
collect data set.
Yes.
So before you implement this kind of thing, of course, you rely on the human. So your customer asks you, I purchased this, I need to wait for how many days? Then you base on your previous experience, usually 1 week or 2 weeks, then you tell the customer. But all this decision is not data driven. It's based on your experience. And then this one is not very accurate because it will be affected by many factors, by your emotion or other things. So with this, so first thing you need to have your data set, you need to record down the location, the distance, and then the time of delivery. Usually what time you start sending your goods to your customer. All this information are really important for the AI to make the prediction. So for this delivery, it will take how long to complete?
Okay. So this is pretty much those things, data set. That's why we say the data set is very important. In our previous video, if let's say you haven't seen that, we talk about IoT. How can IoT give you all this kind of data set? Yeah, from the remote side, with the communication, how you can do that. So by just the simple logistic also, if let's say you are able, because right now AI is able to, you can apply in a different level where you can also optimize your delivery. For example, he can suggest to you, you better use this route, and you suggest to you, if let's say you want to go at this time, you are able to reach the place in time. Can we do that, you think?
Something like Waze already.
Very, very similar to Waze. But it can be trained, in that kind of manner. This one logistic. Okay, we talk about machine learning. What about, maybe we just touched, the last one is on this LLM. What are the things that's working behind the LLM?
Okay. So LLM now, the model that everyone familiar is the ChatGPT. So, and then there are some open source one, for example, the one from the Facebook, they call it the Llama.
Okay.
And they also have a lot of model. But all these large language model, they are originate from the model called transformer architecture. So that one is released by Google researcher in year 2017. So, and then that transformer architecture also based on another architecture, they call it the encoder-decoder architecture.
Okay.
So if you want to go deep, that one is very deep.
Okay. So we understand about this transformer enough already.
Yeah, it's from a transformer.
Okay. Okay. So of course, LLM is it become one of the tools, or one of the energizer, or one of the what they call a synergy to make the AI more interactive, by just now, because earlier I asked autonomous, right? Autonomous meaning you need to interact. Someone has able to tell you, either by display or by speech or something like that to tell you to do something. So that is for LLM, large language model, or some techniques behind. What about the last one, the generative AI, or are they almost the same, or that will be a totally different thing?
For generative AI, it's coming from they call it a stable diffusion.
Oh, stable diffusion.
Yeah.
It's another kind of techniques.
Yeah, another type of techniques.
So it may be combination of a different with the machine learning, deep learning, everything.
Yeah, it consists different type of technique from other branch.
Yeah. That we wouldn't touch any further. But then that I hope will sum up the what they call the techniques or the concept behind the whole AI. So because I talked to Ken Leong earlier, there are not many people sharing about this one. Maybe we can share a little bit about this one, since we are onto this kind of AI and IoT thing. Yeah. For those of you who are interested of course, you like, you like our this, you find this relevant, please do like, subscribe, and share to some of your friends or colleagues or whoever. But then, because we also do not want to talk that so generically, but mainly right now we want that to be applied in the manufacturing, especially because when we talk about earlier on, we talked about this industry 4.0. These are largely depending on this whole two key technology, AI and IoT. That's why lead us to this topic or this session now and today. So I think we will come to the second part, especially on the manufacturing side. You want to make sure your quality. Yeah, you want to make sure your quality. You want to reduce your wastage. Yeah, or you want to cut down your man count or this human intervention in some of the process. What you can do, of course, is today's this vision AI in front of you here. Yeah. So Kenneth is going to run through some of the just a simple demonstration on one of the application. For example, this one. Maybe Kenneth, you can start.
Yeah. Okay. So this one is the object detection. So we detect how many pack of cookies over here. So it's quite a very quite common application in the manufacturing. So for example, when you want to do the packaging, before you put this into a pack it together. So of course, we want to make sure the quantity inside are correct, and then maybe your production line produce different type of cookie. So you don't want to put a red color packet into here, right? So all this can be
or reverse,
or
somehow reverse or something like that. Yeah. Okay.
So all this can be solved by using the AI. So this one we are using the deep learning object detection to perform it. So when it detects the object, so it will draw you can see there's a green bounding box appear around it. So and then based on the number of the green bounding box, we can do the counting. We can count how many objects appear over here. So this is a very simple object detection application.
Okay. So for example, this one, we have these cookies in here. Can we do a counting on that thing?
Yeah. Okay.
We can do a counting. We can check whether the some of the label is correct or not. Also, it can be done. Let's say you require certain thing, whether the thing is being reversed. Put reverse and so on.
The direction.
Yeah, the direction is reverse. Things like that. So this can be one of the application. But before coming to this one, what are the things that we before we come to this one, what are the things that we do in order to have this result?
Okay. Yeah. So first you need to collect the data set. You need to train your AI model to recognize all these cookies.
Yeah.
So first, to collect the data set, you need a camera, capture the image.
Yeah.
And then this one we are doing using the supervised learning. So every image in your data set, you need to label it. So inside your image, where are the cookies? So you need to draw the bounding box. So after that, you just feed the data set and your label data into the neural network to train it.
Okay.
And then after the training finish, you can get something like this.
The result. Of course, those are step by step, are quite simplified here, but there are a lot of these back end thing we need to do. But for example, for this method, the system here, of course, you know this system, the whole system is powered by this Axiomtek AIS, this AI suite. This suite is actually designed for company. For example, you are in a different process. You want to use the vision AI to cut down some of the manpower. For example, this process you actually require someone to do counting, but by using this one, you can use a system to do counting. Let her or him to do some for other more important things. This one can be done, and then it can be all your data can be digitalized, in this concept. So there is a way or techniques on how to build this thing to get the exact result. And then one good thing about this system is that you do not need to have a good programming knowledge to do that. So, if let's say in the production floor, these people want to build their own AI model, can they achieve by using this?
Yes. Up to this level, you don't need any programming knowledge.
Yeah. So if you are able to go up to this level, of course, there are some application level, because all the autonomous come with the application level. If let's say you have your own system integrator or some IT programmer or your own system analyst, they want to extract this data to present it, so you can do it. So at the manufacturing plant or shop floor level, even your what you call a technician or operator, they are able to, based on this one, they are able to get things up for you until that level. The further integration can be done at a different level. That's why in the system here we have other features. For example, maybe you want to explain on some of the features. Can we share?
Okay, so this system will support different types of camera. So now we are using a USB camera, something like webcam. And then we also support the IP camera, or any camera that can produce the RTSP stream. We consider it as an IP camera. And then the industrial grade vision camera that has the Gen ICANN compliance. And then this one is to upload some custom image or your own data set. So basically we support 3 types of camera over here. And then these 3 types already cover, I think, most of the camera in the market. Okay. And then this one is to send data. So we support the MQTT or the RESTful API to send the data to integrate with other third-party software. And then we also have...
Before we come to that later, I just want to touch for the first part and the second part is very important, where this system, with the different option of a camera that you want to use, that will actually reduce some of the cost. It can be implemented in a very cost-effective manner by choosing the camera, depending on what application that you have. So that part is very, very crucial here, so that you can bring this one to your production floor, and then to present, to use AI to do things for you. This is one thing. The second part, just now Ganong was mentioning about this MQTT and this RESTful API. This area is for you to be able to publish or to let other, for example, you have ERP. You want to know what kind of problem, defect, coming from this place, and what kind of good or total things that online total thing that you can extract data from this station. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how the two basic features allow you to be able to expand to a more presentable data for some of the management, for your decision making. Yeah, this part. Okay, now you can continue.
Okay, so the next part is the video analytics, where we can, this one to measure the defect area. So, or this one is more on, depends on the application. So for example, the field level is to measure the height of the liquid in the bottle. And then this one is the meter reader. And then the last one is the object counting. This one is more common for all the applications.
Yeah.
And then the last one is the IE plugins. Because our software is powered by the Intel OpenVINO. So it supports the normal one is the CPU plugin, when you use the Intel CPU to do all the AI processing. And then the second one is the Intel GPU plugin. So the GPU plugin here is stand for the integrated GPU. So within the CPU, inside there is a small part, is the integrated GPU. So actually that part usually we use it to view our desktop, and most of the time the utilization is not much. So the OpenVINO utilize the power of the integrated GPU to perform the AI processing, and can speed up the AI processing speed a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the last part, it also have another plugin where it can combine the usage of the CPU and the GPU together. So the OpenVINO will allocate the task to the CPU and the GPU by itself. So you don't need to worry how you're going to assign the task.
Okay, so the last two part is talking about some of the methodology that you can apply into your shop floor, what kind of vision AI that you need. So this one will actually help you to do, for example, you want to say, for example, you want to reduce the wastage. A lot of this process, the front end process, because of the front end process, it's causing the mid end process to fail, so you produce a lot of this wastage. Yeah. So by applying some of this, this is not new lah. Okay, vision also you can do that. But with this AI, you can train your own model to detect certain things that you want, so that you can have this early warning or early notification that some of these wastage can be avoided. Yeah, so you can cut down, and then you can throw away, you can readjust things, then things can be up again. That is one of the very important thing. So of course, the whole system here, we have this back end to analyze the accuracy, right? Some accuracy that you can also trace the accuracy using this some back end system here, right? Yeah. So for that, because AI, you also want to know how accurate can it be performed. Yeah. So this one come full flash with this one. Of course, the whole thing is powered by OpenVINO. For Axiomtek part, we have, of course, we are specializing in industrial PC, computing, embedded computing. We have a different platform for you to apply in different application. Even in what I call some oily environment, or maybe in a very high humidity environment, we have this IP standard system for you to run your AI model there. Yeah, that is a advantage of going with this kind of Axiomtek kind of solution. So yeah, that is one part. And the one last thing, because we do have this cloud interface, right? Maybe you can explain a little bit. Let's say this data they want to publish to the cloud.
Cloud interface.
Maybe it's not here, right?
Not here.
Maybe you can just explain to our audience here, lah.
Okay, so we have a cloud platform called the AIoT 𝐼𝐸𝐻. So all this information you can send it to our cloud through the MQTT or also the RESTful API. So and then the For the cloud interface, you have a dashboard, and also we have a built-in database inside. So actually all your data will be stored on the cloud database, and then the dashboard will retrieve the data from the database there, and then for the database you can you can choose what type of graph you want to show. For example, you want to show a pie chart, or you want to show a histogram, or you even can do the cloud also can support the alert. You can send the alert if certain value exceed the threshold that you define. So it can send alert to you through email or through WhatsApp or through SMS. And then it also allow you to download your historical data from the cloud.
So do you want to do AI within AI or not? This one, the AI data, go to the cloud or go to some servers. You apply another layer of AI, machine learning, to do optimization. That is another area, you can do AI within AI. So, okay, I think we have come to almost the end of this part. I just want to have a last share about, before that, do you have anything more to share? This one, right? So of course, thank you for watching. If you find this topic relevant, of course, we are going to have more other AI thing to show you in the next coming session. We focus very much. Of course, some of you may think, there are many other different way of doing AI, but for this part, we focus in getting Intel, especially the Intel one. We are thinking whether or not to show you some NVIDIA thing in the future. Of course, NVIDIA have a different set of the thing to play around. So for Intel, basically everything is quite well supported. It's quite well supported. Even you want to do this thing, this kind of AI, you do not need the high GPU thing to run certain for some of the model. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy this session here today, and then we want to end this Sembang bukan seberang Sembang,
Kita Sembang Technology.
Kita Sembang AIoT. So with that, we would like to thank you again for watching, and then we'll see you in the next coming session. Bye-bye.